Welcome back, Marketing Mentions, to the second part of Google's guidelines for AI content. So, just a quick recap. We were talking last episode of how AI content it can be a good thing. It could boost productivity. It could boost creativity. But we were also talking how AI content kind of lacks certain things that is very important for you to include, such as your brand, the voice of your company, the search language, so people that are looking for your business can find you, as well as the humanistic value. So those are very important things. And today, in part two, very short video, finally, but we're going to go into the pros and the cons, and I'll keep it as brief as I can. I promise. Okay, so as far as the pros, well, I mean, it's a great tool to have your outline made for you. It's also an effective way to create large quantities of content very quickly and easily. And then it's also a smart tool for organizing your thoughts and the format of your article, your bio, whatever it is that you're writing. But just keep in mind that the AI content that you're using lacks the creativity, lacks very important things that we're going to talk about. The thing about ideas and emotion and critical thinking. These are things that now the Google guidelines are looking for. That's called the humanistic value, right? So we definitely want to have that in our content. So your credibility, your ranking doesn't go down. Okay, so the cons, well, like I said, it does lack the humanistic traits, so we do need to go back and we need to adjust for that. We also need to look at the punctuation and the grammar of AI content. If you don't go back and proofread, you'll typically find a lot of grammatical and punctual errors in AI content. And then also, this is a big one for me, it can really play with your credibility. Now, I'm going to be frank with you, it could destroy your credibility because if you didn't take the time to really write the content yourself, it's very misleading. And why would I want to do some business with someone who's not putting in the effort to want to create something for themselves? So, anyway, just some food for thought. But also, it lacks the creativity, the emotion, the things that you need for the AI content, and also um, uh, not only for the browsers, but how about for the user experience? You need to connect your content with your audience. So AI content, I think it's pretty easy to detect myself because it just really keeps you on the surface. If you just don't go back and you add those elements, um, you really walk away with something that just doesn't feel like I got a lot from that information. So you definitely want to inject your personality, your creativity into that content. All right. So what else? There are four things that your content should have, and guess what? It's all centered around the humanistic values that we were talking about. Exercise expertise, experience, authority, and trustworthiness. We do this all with critical thinking and emotion and creative thoughts, right? Our experience. We are writing this stuff. That's what part of the guidelines is all about. It's wanting to see that kind of stuff that exhibits, it displays these kinds of qualities. So that's again why AI content you really teeter on damaging your credibility. So wonderful tool. Don't get me wrong; it's a wonderful tool, but you need to know how to use it. So let's just recap on a few things. Yes, of course, AI is going to make it easier for you to organize your thoughts and your ideas. Definitely makes it more productive for you, but you got to go back and you have to put in those humanistic inputs that we were talking about, the emotion, the critical thinking. the experience. And then also let the buyer beware, I say. When you are maybe shopping for a content writer, you definitely want to make sure that you have the tools to detect whether or not they are using AI exclusively, or they're going back and they're putting in those inputs. Remember, we were talking in the first part about the search language, the brand, the voice, the energy. You have to make sure that your content writer or yourself is going back and doing those things. Also, browsers are looking for that human first content, so don't get lazy, people. AI content's a beautiful tool, but I would just use it just to get past the warm up or the writer's block that you may have. But again, I can't stress it enough. Go back and put it into your own style of writing. And then, like a lot of people right now are in denial, AI content, it's not just create it, build it, post it, and they will come. So please go back, do your homework. All right, if you felt like, oh, hey, this is like too much for me to handle, no problem. Go check out my website at unetdesign.com. You'll see that I offer a lot of pro guidance, one-on-one pro guidance for people who want to learn this stuff, whether it's SEO or site performance optimization, web development, content writing. I'm happy to work one-on-one with you, and I want you to learn this, so you will be doing it and will be working from your website, the platform that you have. And it's a great, very educational, very empowering experience. So check it out. And then also, before I conclude with these detection tools that I wanted to present to you, subscribe to this channel. I'd love for you to stay connected, and you'll be notified when there are new releases coming out, as well as you'll be a part of a marketing community that just loves to learn together. And I want it to be as interactive as possible, so please send in any questions that you have, and if I happen to choose you for the question of the week, then I will certainly give you and your business a shout out, and that's it. So I'm going to leave you guys with, there's really too much here to mention, so I'm just going to put it on the screen, let it do its thing. And you can see all the detection tools that are free, actually. And why don't we start there with putting one of those in your marketing toolbox. So anyway, like I said, be aware of who you bring on into your creative village, who's writing your content, and do your homework. Whether it's using these detection tools or just going out on the internet and learning more about who you're about to do business with. All right, with that said, take care, Marketing Mensches. I'll see you next episode. And that happens to be keywords versus key phrases. We are in production with that. So I do hope that you will stay tuned. That should be coming up in about a week, I would say. So check it out. And until then, take care.